Hey, what's up, y'all? It's been a little while since I got in front of the old green screen and talked for a second, so I had to sit back and kind of ruminate about how I felt about releasing that video. And honestly, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, that could not have gone any better. From the reception, the engagement, the things that people had to say. It was really moving, and I appreciate y'all a lot. And it was very, very, very positive and a relieving feeling for me. And I want to give a special shout out to somebody that a lot of times I haven't seen eye to eye with. But a lot of this is like YouTube fake beef wrestling shtick for views. And the West Coast all natural Wolverine up in Canada, we've had a lot of beef throughout the years, but my dude said some very, very moving stuff and made a video that I posted in my community post on YouTube, and I posted it on Facebook too. And yo man, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you a lot. And that's like, I know I've said it a lot, but like that's literally the whole point of my channel, is to show people that have gone through certain things, or people that have been addicts. Like, it wasn't all that long ago, maybe a decade, a little earlier than a decade, that I was a low down piece of crap that lost a lot of stuff to my addictions. And now I'm a pretty competitive athlete. I've got a lot of good things going on, and if I can do it, I know anybody can. So I want to, I know it's kind of corny to say this, but I want to inspire people to run with what their passion is. And sometimes it takes a while to figure out what that passion is. Now I'm rambling, but the main thing is that for real, Wolverine, I appreciate you, and your video is extremely, extremely moving. I appreciate that you advocate for staying natural, especially for young men, before they screw their hormones up and their entire lives up forever. I appreciate that you have a trade skill, and that you're a mason, and that you have a certain immunity to certain things that other people in job placements have, that don't have necessarily have a trade skill. So it's hard to say. It's hard for me to explain what I'm talking about, but what you do is extremely important, and I appreciate that. And like I said, I appreciate the message that you advocate for. And then another thing, Gen X Charlie, he made a really, really good video. I don't know why you thought, that's why I hate this texting, the comments thing, because it's really easy to read tone and stuff. But you did, that video was awesome, and I appreciate everything you said. And I noticed that one of the things that kept coming up that you were saying is passion. And I think that's one of the main, passion was lacking in my life, and creativity was lacking in my life for a really long time during a period, especially during that bad addiction period. So being able, there's something really, even if they don't get that many views, there's something really, when I'm editing my footage and I'm putting the music that I want to, and I'm looking at my lifts, and I have to look at them very, very honestly. It is a very it's a learning / therapeutic process, and it's a creative process that I do enjoy, editing videos and putting it together, even if it's stupid low effort stuff. It is a nice creative outlook. And in terms of the passion, it's nice to be able to focus in on something. But before, in times when I've been able to focus in on something, it's been all or nothing. It's affected work, it's affected I'm able to practice my instruments, I'm able to do good at my job, I'm able to edit, I'm able to lift, I'm able to make these schizo posts that I love making. Because that's another thing, a lot of my content does not get many views, and some people would argue that it affects in a negative way my algorithm. But one of my favorite things to do is post about video game stuff that nobody really knows about, or like weird schizo posting. So I like really enjoy that, and that content doesn't really go anywhere. I do it for the laughs and for myself and for the 5 people that are into that stuff. But I know, like I said, Charlie, I appreciated your video a lot. Now I'm just kind of rambling, but one thing that one of the best things I've ever done, it was kind of fun for a little while being the strongest person at Anytime Fitness, you know, but when I went to Big Tex and got surrounded by savage monsters, by half the people there, 700-800 pound deadlifts and squats at 198, at 205. I'm surrounded by straight monsters, and 90% there, it's the best community I've ever been a part of, and most of them are only interested in teaching and building other people up. And there's something about being a smaller fish in this bigger pond, is that it's pushed me. It's one of the reasons why I've been able to push my numbers so good. Also, people like to give me crap for it, but there's a reason I got a coach, because my self-programming was whack. And even when my self-programming was on point, it stressed me out. It stressed me out to do my own self-programming. So I pay somebody who's better at that than me to do it. And that's been like, I don't know. So getting into a very, very competitive, frightening, strength-filled gym that has pushed my limits has done a lot for me also. But I just wanted to touch on a few things. Like I said, I know I've said this 5 times, but I know this got a little rambly, but I just wanted to do a longer form video, give Wolverine a very, very deserved shout out, give Gen X Charlie a very, very deserved shout out, and everybody else that gave positive feedback and comments and appreciated the video that I made. Like I said, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all, and stay tuned, because there's a lot more strength, a lot more schizo posting coming. Trust me, I'm about to have a couple of days off from the gym. Get ready.